Lucas here for HLTV. I'm standing in for Striker, who, as you've probably seen, is working the analyst desk this week and casting a little bit as well. I have NBK here with me from Team Envious. They just played their first match, beat CLG. It was a long 3-map game. So let's get right into it. First I want to talk about the veto. You guys let overpass in, banned us too. So let me know a little bit the thought process behind that.
Yeah, we're just trying new stuff. We practiced overpass against CLG. It was the first time since a long time that we played overpass against online. So it was a good try into checking what our weaknesses would be online and what we're playing. So yeah, the main point was that we feel that we are hello there. That we are, I mean, we have a better game plan on several maps than them. So we thought that the whole best of 3, although it was tight in the end, we had the upper hand. So we just let overpass through to try how it would go on land. So yeah, we managed to spot several mistakes. We lost an eco, some individual plays. Everything was very rushy and not very well made. So it was a real test for us to play overpass since a long time. And yeah, in the end, obviously we lost the map, but we could get a lot of information thanks to it.
Okay. And so, moving on, this is the second tournament now that you're leading, right?
Yep.
You started in Star Series. That was kind of rushed. It was like only 6 days of preparation, right?
Exactly.
So how is that kind of coming along? Are you feeling more confident?
Everyone is passing by today. No problem. we can get everyone to get the interview.
So what are the feelings now that you've been in the role a little bit longer? Is it kind of coming along? And then also, how is that changing with when Happy was there before? How is that?
Yeah. So now after a month, I spotted several weaknesses in our game overall. So trying to work on that, obviously trying to implement new stuff and create new tactics or new game plans. So obviously it takes time to change the whole game plan, and I think we're going into the right direction. Because at the end of last year, when we decided to change leadership in game, we had very specific objectives into being more safe, being more specific on certain rounds, and being more, I don't really know how to say it in English, but like losing less weapons, being more strict into doing everything, because Happy is a loose leader. And so I'm just trying to spot mistakes more often and just, slap people that are doing bad things. And overall, that's the main difference. So it takes a lot of time to just get a whole new game plan going into the team and getting everyone in the team on the same page. But yeah, pretty confident, and we still need a bit more of practice.
And then, so talking about changing things as well, now you have Maniac, who was also, it was like kind of quick and last minute in Minsk, but now he's had some time to kind of, maybe watch demos, be with the team, figure it all out. What's his role? And since you're mostly calling, from what I understand, right, you're calling through the round, beginning to end, it's all you. What is his role and what's his position?
So basically, Maniac is helping to prepare the games, watching demos, coaching individually players during the practice and stuff like that. So he has at the moment a very good approach in the background of the team by just talking to players, trying to fix individual mistakes or individual mindsets in order to fit into the game style. So that's mainly what he does while we're playing. He's just trying to mentally calm everyone down, getting everyone into the good mood, stuff like that. So that's mostly his role for now, and we're gonna adapt and try to make him more adapted to our team after several months or several weeks. But for now, he has an approach from the background of the team.
Okay. And so, what we saw in the match, you guys were pretty much clear favorites to come out on top, but it did end up going a third map and pretty close to. There were moments there where it was very tense. A big part of that is perhaps personal mistakes players were making, losing maybe situations you shouldn't have where you were on the upper hand. Do you think that's due to all the changes that are happening right now? And do you think how are you going to correct it?
Sure. Yeah, I feel like even on overpass, although we lost the map, and especially on cache, all the situations were when we were ahead, mostly bomb planted, 4-3, 5-4, 5-3. Most of the situations we just try to rush things, and yeah, that mostly comes down to individual persons that just decide to just go make one pick that was too much, or kind of that stuff, and not having good revenge kills, taking the bomb sites together, or defending in a good manner. And it just comes down to being more calm, playing better as a team, communicating more. But our game plan is pretty clear. We have a lot of things in our game, many tactics, many defenses. And yeah, again, it was a tight best of 3 because we let overpass through instead of dust 2. And yeah, train our game plan was pretty good. Cache, our T side was really messed up because we lost again bad situations. And that's mostly the thing. It's just coming up and showing up as a team, playing more together, going for revenge frags, and all that kind of small basic stuff, and we'll do much better.